Hi children, Snappy is very excited about being able to travel soon. He's already showing Duster the Limpopo River. You can point to it with your nose, Snappy. There. And Duster already has his very first passport. Now we can see on the globe the big continent of Africa. And today's story is set in Italy and Greece, which, if you follow Africa all the way to the top and then go across the Mediterranean Sea, you come to those countries. And we're going back to the 1st century, and we join Paul in Rome. His journey would have been a very difficult one, in cargo boats and across land. Not like Snappy and Duster, who will probably travel business class on British Airways. But let's go to our story now. Paul has wanted to come to Rome for a very long time. He wanted to see all the new believers and to encourage them. But there's one very big problem. Paul is under house arrest, which means that a Roman soldier will be tied to him all the time. A big problem for most people, but for Paul, a wonderful opportunity to spread the word about Jesus. Paul would tell the good news about Jesus to all the palace guards and to anyone else he would see. They all knew that he was imprisoned because of the good news about Jesus. With Paul in prison, the new believers became very brave and preached the good news to everyone. They had love and they knew the important work that Paul was doing. But others talked about Jesus for the wrong reason. They were selfish, and perhaps they were jealous of Paul. But Paul didn't care if their reasons were not the right reasons. He was just happy that the word of Jesus was being spread. As Paul writes his letter to the Philippians, he knows that the believers in Philippi are praying for him. Jesus helps him. Paul hopes that he will have courage to show how Jesus has worked in his life. Paul doesn't want to let Jesus down. Paul is in Rome because he must come before Caesar, a man called Nero, a cruel man who doesn't like the followers of Jesus. Paul knows that he is in great danger. He thinks about what it would mean to die. You see, for Paul, living is all about the message of Jesus and caring for the new believers. But if he were to die, he would be safe with Jesus. It would be good to be with Jesus, but his friends need him, and he wants to stay and to help the believers grow in faith and have joy. Paul encourages the Philippians to live in a way that pleases God, to work as a team, to bring the good news about Jesus, to not be afraid of those who come against them. For if people are against them, it shows that God has saved them. Paul knows that they are suffering, but he tells them it will bring glory to God. There we are now, Snappy. Paul wanted to go to Rome, and even though he was a prisoner, he was still able to spread the word of Jesus far and wide throughout Rome. But you don't have to go a long way to show that you love Jesus, to spread the word of Jesus. Sometimes all you need is just to be a friendly crocodile in a small village in East Sussex. So let's say goodbye to the Bible people, and we'll see them next time.